बोलिए श्री वृंदावन बिहारी लाल की जय. Shubh Swagatam, special warm welcome on behalf of the Hari Anand Ashram and my family. We want to throw a special warm and hearty welcome to all here today. Aneka Janm Architam Sri Bhagwatam Labhi. After performing many births of noble actions, Bhagwatam enters and all. Bhagwatam finds us. This Bhagwatam, I cannot emphasize that when the great disciple of Sri Krishna Chand Andandakan, when Lord Krishna said it's time for me to leave, to put an end to Dwapar Yuga, for the next entry into what? Kali Yuga. I have to leave now. Then the devotee said, Lord, how can we survive without you? We'll be blown like what they call a dry shrub, blown in all directions of the senses and the distractions and attractions. Who will save us? He said, don't worry. When I leave in this physical body that you see, I will enter into Bhagwatam and I will reside here until the end of Kali Yuga. When you touch Bhagwatam, you touch me. When you bow to Bhagwatam, you bow to me. When you speak to Bhagwatam, you speak to me. When you read and hear Bhagwatam, I'm talking to you. We are very extremely blessed. At this point, I humbly ask those who are comfortable in standing, if there's some medical compromise, you can remain sitting. We join for our first Bhagavad Aarti for this evening. Om Sajang Shavarti Sangyuktam Vahin Yogitamaya Deepan Grihan Devi Shatrailokti Mirapaham Bhagavat Bhagavan ki hai aarti Papiyon ko paap se hai aarti Bhagavat Bhagavan ki hai aarti Papiyon ko paap se hai aarti Amar Grantaye Mukti Pantaye Panchama Veer Dinala Navajoti Sagane Sita Ramchandra ki jai. Om Bhagavate Mahahanumate ki jai. Om Sadguru Bhagwan ki jai. Sat Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Bole Sri Sita Ramchandra ki jai. Please take your seats. Hari Namami Mayamunam Maham Sakala Siddhi Tumudam Murari Padapankajam Suradamandare Notakam Tatastanavakanana Pragatamoda Pushpamunam Surasura Supujita Marana Pitu Sriyam Papatim Galinda Giri Mastuki Padatamanda Pujojwalam Vilasa Gamalola Sata Pragataganda Shailo Natam Saghosha Gati Dantara Samadhirupadolotama Mukundarati Varedini Jayati Padmapando Sutha Bhuvam Bhuvana Pavanim Madhigata Manakasvanihi Priyabhireva Sevitam Shukamayurhanasavibhim Taranga Bhushakam Kara Prakata Muktika Valukam Nitam Vachata Sundarim Namata Shishnatuya Govitam Om Sri Mateshwari Namo Namam Boli Sri Sita Ramchandra Ki Jai. Devotee, at this point we are going to have invocation prayers. We have invocation prayers. We seek the blessings of Divine Mother, Father in the different forms and the different energies, but most of all, glorifying Lord Krishna. That one who is Vanshi Vibhushita, Noanira Dabhat, Pitambara, Varuna Bimba Paldharoshtat. Put your hands together. Om Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. Understand, when we do this, what are we doing? We are harnessing the energies, the reverberations of the energies of the cosmos, and what is binding us to in that harmony. So all that is auspicious will attend us. All unauspicious will be dissipated in a very, very quick way. Concentrate on the transcendental form of Sri Krishna Chand Anandakand. Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Hari Om Sri Ganeshaya Namo Namam Vaksatunda Mahakaya Surya Koti Samaprabha Nirvignam Kuru Me Deva Sarvakaroeshu Sarvaram Om Shuklam Brahma Visaras Paramam Adhyam Jagat Vyapinim Veena Pustakadharinim Abhayadam Rajyantakarapaham Haste Spatikamalikam Vidhadate Padmasanam Sansitam. Namaste Sharide Devi Saraswati Mati Prade Vasatvam Mama Jivhagri Sarva Vidya Pradabhavam Om Karpure Gauram Karunavataram Sansara Saram Bhujagedraharam Sada Vasantam Hradayare Bindi Bhavane Bhavani Sahitam Namami Om Sri Rama Rama Ramiti Rame Rame Manorame Sahasranam Tatriyam Sri Rama Navaraname Om Tat Sat Pavanatanai Sankat Haran Mangal Murti Rup Ram Lakhan Sita Sahita Praday Pasahu Sarabhu Om Tat Sat Vanshi Vibhushita Karan Navaniradhabhat Pitambara Daruna Bimbapal Dharoshtar Purnaindu Sundara Mukhar Aravinda Netrat Krishnat Param Kimapi Tatvaham Najani Krishna Tvadiya Parapankaja Panjaranti Adhaivami Vishatu Manasarat Jahansam Prana Prayana Samaye Kapapata Bittay Kantha Virodhanu Vidhau Maranam Kutaste Nigamakal Pataror Galitham Phalam Shukamukhar Amritam Dravasam Yutam Pivata Bhagavatam Rasamalayam Muhuraho Rasika Bhuvi Bhavukam Hari Om Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai Hari Om Tat Sat Om Umapati Mahadeva Ki Jai Gopala Balam Bhuvanekapalam Sansara Maya Madhamohajalam Yasho Vishalam Shishupalakalam Balamukundam Manasasmararim Ishama Pyari Kavatuma Kripa Karoge Radhe Radhe Kavatuma Kripa Karoge Kavatuma Kripa begin with actual katha this evening. Tonight is full moon. There will be an eclipse. And what we have to think about. Every once in a while we get eclipse in our lives. What do we do about it? We wait until the darkness disappears and light resurfaces in a meaningful way. Devotees, on Sunday morning we're going to do Purushottam Yoga, the 15th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. It is not a dialogue, it's a monologue. That whole chapter was done by Lord Krishna to his disciple Arjuna. At the end of Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna said one verse. And this one verse is a very strange verse. 99% of the world cannot handle it. 1% could handle it. But if in that 99% people strive to understand it with humility, then without doubt, success, happiness, peace and tranquility come to you. It could completely free your soul or ruin your life, depending on your state of mind. This have been repeated in temples, whispered by sages, and printed in holy books. Here's the truth. It is said 99% of the people in this Maha-Ghor Kali Yuga is not ready. They talk about a field, a kshetra, not Kurukshetra. What is the kshetra? This Kali Yuga. Excuse me. It's not that the people are not intelligent, but what they are trained to handle. Understand this. What is being said here? It is said first thing about it, about everything, about what you do. When you go back to Durga Saptashati, Chandi Patha, Devi Mahatmayam, in Devi Kavacham, Prathamam Shaila Putricha Dvityam Brahmacharini Trityam Chandaghanteti Kushmadeti Chaturthakam Panchamam Skandamateti Kashtam Katyainiti Cha Saptamam Kalaratriti Maha Gauriti Cha Ashtamam. It lays out your attitude, what you have to adopt. If a student, a business person, a builder want to do something, first they must make a commitment. Mind, body, and what? Finances. Because if you're going to build a house, you have to have the materials. And after that, you must draw your mind out of everything. So if you want to look at TikTok while you're casting, you might kill some of the people who you're casting with. Isn't that so? But what happened? Focus your mind. Then after, focus in your mind, control with that. Kushmanda, be pleasant in what you're doing. I'm going to do this, it's difficult. But with God, and the blessings of my Guru, my ancestors, I made this commitment. I bow to the elements of the universe, the different directions. The earth, the water, the fire, the air, and ether space. Now when people say space is nothing, we couldn't have this Bhagavad if we didn't get permission to use that space. And if you think that doesn't make sense, well, if you feel space is free, go and ask a person in a mall to rent a space. They'll tell you how much space costs. Then you realize what is space. Here she says, be pleasant, Kushmanda. I must do it. And then what happened? Skandamata. What happened? Focus your mind on devotion. What is devotion? Sri Ram, Sri Krishna, Hanuman, Baba. And if you cannot contemplate on that, think of a divine force that controls everything. without whose mercy can not even a blade of grass cloth shake, and do that way. Then what happened? With a mind established there, be in the company of those who will complement what you want and encourage you, the right company. Then what happened? Then Kal-Ratri, darkness and doubt. Am I going to get through in this? Am I doing the right thing? Then when that comes, make effort with prayers and consultation with those who know. Those who know, not anybody. What happened? In consultation, Kal-Ratri, the darkness, Mahagauri, Divine Mother, energy of the cosmos, give you clarity. Everything become clear. And after that, Siddhidatri, it bestows perfection in your efforts and your endeavors. So this is what it is. Here what happened? You must train your mind. The first thing, like I said, I always repeat this, 4 students. And the teacher asked, write what you will do if you fall down. Just 1 minute. Sentence. And here what the first thing was said. The person said, I will cry. I will call for mommy and daddy. The other person, find out who caused me to fall. The last person said, get up, dust out myself and deal with it. Who will be most successful in the world? Think of it. Too many times we weak. ABC, everybody know the ABC, not the alphabet. Always blaming and complaining. Isn't that what it's about? No matter what we get, many people, before we get it, we start complaining. Give thanks. Did we get thanks for getting up this morning? Thank you, thank you. Thank you for some water. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Prabhu. For some food. Thank you for health. I almost stumble and fall. Thank you for letting me not being stupid enough to land on my face. Talk to your God, a personal God. Devotees, what happened? What happened? You must demand the best of yourself. Many people think they are ready. But what happened? This verse is dangerous in the wrong hands. As I said, the battlefield is not Kurukshetra, but a modern day Kali Yuga. What happened? In this Kali Yuga, Kali Yuga influence the air we breathe, the noise of the world, the water your mind swim in. It's good to know that. What happened? Today in this world, greed, I'm not saying if you're wearing designer clothes, you're about it. We are designer clothes and the secret name is hustle. Lies spread faster than truth. To be decent, it fits in a hashtag. Isn't that? So, faith has been commercialized. Temples become tourist spots. Gurus become celebrities. Devotion become a brand and deception. Social values, followers, influence. What happened? The influence of people today is as big as their bank account, big as their car, and big as their house. Not knowing how they get these things. This is not the age of patience. Speed over depth and worth. Understanding life through memes. What happened? Many people have shortcut, feeling spiritual after 30 seconds. But what happened? You need to slow down and have silence in your life. No, I'm telling plenty of you didn't start get tired. But what happened? The last powerful message to Arjun, devotees, what it is. Abandon all varieties of dharma. Just surrender to me. I shall deliver you from all sinful actions. Do not fear. This is it. But can we do that? Can we do that? We can use it. But politicians using that now, and they say, I pray to God, then I could bend the law to suit me. It is like fire in the right hands. Fire in the wrong hands will burn and destroy. Fire in the right hands will protect, cook, and keep us warm. But what happened, devotees? It doesn't mean that when we can't listen to Lord Krishna. Not because we do not love Krishna, but we love ourselves first. We are selfish. And what happened? Te Sham nityabhiyuktanam yoga chemam vayamiham. That person who listen to me, surrender to me, bow down to me, I take full charge of their life and supply everything that they need. And not only that, I protect them and I protect what is supplied to them. Sri Paramatma Ye Namo Namam Govinda Govinda Hare Murari Govinda Govinda Mukunda Krishna Govinda Govinda Rathanga Panir Govinda Damodara Madhaveti Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. You heard last night how the Lord appeared in Gokulapuri after being born, after being in the prison of Devaki and Vasudev. He was taken to Gokulapuri and then Yashoda home. There they celebrated the birth of the child. Not knowing the Lord doesn't born, He appears. Yada yada hi dharmasya glanire bhavati bhavata. Paritranam yasadhuna vinashaya chadurshkritam dharmastan stapanatha shambhavani yugi yugi. From time to time, from age to age, I appear in the world. I take form to put dharma on the firm footing and to remove adharma. Hear what happened. Sri Shukdev Ji bole. Between then and now, as I said, we don't have 3 sessions, so we have to say plenty. First, when Kans heard Yogmaya, what we had? Yogmaya said, don't worry, your killer is alive, you cannot destroy me. If I want, I can destroy you. Why? In Durga Saptashati Chandi Pataha, Srimad Devi Bhagwatam, Bandi Mochana is all said. Divine Mother take different forms. Different women, Aneka Yud, Ayud, Kuntayud, endless, countless weapons. The mother, I'll tell you how the mother is. Say, what happened? Drishan, all they one and the same. Resplendent, bedecked, beautiful ornaments and clothing, smiling and blessing us. But what happened? Drishyantera Tamarudha. Divine Mother is seen with a frown on her forehead at times on different chariots with different weapons. Why? At times she appears with the Shang, the Chakra, the Gada and the Padma, the bow and the arrow, the javelin, the net of unity, the water pot of rejuvenation, the javelin, the seed sowing the path of righteousness. What it is? Too many weapons to mention, Lord Brahma said. Sometimes she pierced their hearts, cut off their neck, shoot them with an arrow. And eventually came as Kalika Devi, like a blue diamond. What she did? She bite them. With her claws, Varahi Devi, she in one swipe tens of thousands. Why? Ma, do not mess with my children. When Ma gets angry, she turns into Kali. And understand this, whatever it takes to defend that child, mother will do it. If you see a chicken and a big tractor going to a hen and the chicken is going by the tractor, that hen will fly up to pick the tractor driver. That's Mama. Then why should we bow to Mama? Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Ma, Jai Ma. Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma, Jai Jai Ma.
Jai Jai Ma. Shri Shakti Jagajanani Mata Ki Jai. Then what happened? There, Kans Maharaj, although he asked for forgiveness and acted like he was repenting, but he had this fear, I must go and kill that person who may have the tendency to kill me. Devotees, what happened? He had a demoness by her name, was Putana. Said, go and find that child and kill that child. Putana, a horrific looking demoness, she assumed the form, as I say, very comely. Like if she almost resembled Lakshmi Mata, slender waist, beautiful gait, beautiful long hair with flowers and all that, anklets, bell around her waist, and a lotus in her hand swinging. Her face full with the war paint, what do you call cosmetics, and decorate herself nicely. And what happened? She walked in by Nandaji. Devotees, there are certain people people are afraid of. Somebody with plenty money. Somebody who very strong, who very good looking, very muscular, who talks with authority and appears intelligent. Everybody pray them. She's beautiful. And she said, Yashoda, how are you? Yeah, I understand you have a very beautiful child. Can I see the baby? I hear he's very handsome. I hear all is celebrated his birth. And you all never call me. So everybody, but they can't recall this person. So long, what kind of cousin all yours? I hear you get married and you have a child now and you didn't tell me anything. But they won't say, who are you? Why? Abhayam. The whole idea. Ask, tell me again, who are you? Do it. And I come to join earlier. Please tell me what you come to join us with. I can't recall. Please forgive me. I'm not that able. My memory doesn't serve me well. Please tell me again, who are you? Understand this. Understand this. Don't let anybody walk in. Like my children, when they said they're going out with their friends, I said, okay, let them come upstairs first. When they called down, talked to the children, said, yes, what's your name? And do you have a gun? You ever kill anybody? Do you smoke marijuana? Joke, but the whole idea, in all our joke, when they come, they'll respect me. They'll respect my home. Don't let a child walk out just so. It's whether boy or girl. Know who the friends are. Friends will take you and won't bring you. Bole Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Devotees, what happened? There, everybody afraid she too nice looking, she too loving and hugging up everybody. So she took the child. By this demon is what she did. She placed poison on her chest area, and she took Lord Krishna and started to breastfeed him to kill that child. Recognize him to be the son of Vasudeva. And so what happened? The child started to suck, of course. But Lord Krishna held on to her and started to pull so much. She said, oh my God, why, child, leave me alone. And then after, when she can't take it, oh Yashoda, who is this child? Who is this child? Who is this child? This child is not a child. This child is a demon. This child is killing me, pulling out my life. Oh Yashoda, save me, save me. She had power. She went up in the sky, and there Lord Krishna extracted her life. She fell to the ground. With a great, remember she took her real form. Huge form, devotees. When she came down, she shook the earth. And when they run, where Krishna? Where the lady went with the child, when they came, they saw Lord Krishna playing and laughing on the chest. For those who God protect, nobody could hurt. But understand this. Understand this. There will be demon and demoness who even want to destroy Krishna. Krishna Bhagwan, sorry. But what happened? They have powers. I have a very troublesome daughter. When she was 4 years old, I am teaching Pundits this, and they never asked me about the elements, fire, earth, water. What again? right, the other two. And she 4 years old, she shocked me. She said, Papa, I said, yes, darling. She said, listen, you said fire, earth, air, water, and space. I didn't expect you to remember that. She said, which one's stronger? I said, hold it right there. I'll tell you just now. I never even think of it. But if you have more fire, it'll burn everything. If you have more water, it'll wash away everything. More breeze, you blow away everything. Isn't that so? In a certain part in the world, when they can't get water, they take the clean dust and do like this, wash it out, take a leaf and wash it out. What is that? Earth, wood, the elements again. They use water. Sometimes they can't. There are certain pujas that are done with fire in front, behind, on either side, the sun above. And what happened? It says fire cleansing. I tell you have to go and do it. Next thing you blame, they tell them the Pundit go and do that, and they get burned. But devotees, what happened? There are many different ways. Then I started to think, this is how it. I said, babe, whatever more you have, that will be stronger and be dominant. What is dominant? They will have more power to remove the rest. So understand, many times people do their prayers, and they do their prayers. And I want to say something. You see AI, artificial intelligence. In 2015, I had a class there with Pundits and healers and all that. And I told them something, certain predictions here. And I told them there's going to be a situation where there will be great depletion of human lives on earth within the next 6 years. I didn't expect it to be what it is, and you got COVID. You know, people still call me when Trump started war. They say, would we have a world war? I said, no, world war would not start until about the end of 2029. Only that area. But I'm not saying I'm a great predictor, but understand this. You must know how things are. Prepare yourself. If you know it is going to rain, you take an umbrella. You do what you have to do. So here, devotees, what happened? You have to prepare yourself. The other thing with mantras, please, if you say, you go on AI and all that, I also said, what happened? We had many world astrologers, we have conference on certain things. And about 2 years ago, we came to a conclusion where there was an eclipse, a strong Rahu eclipse. And we saw where there will be a change in artificial intelligence. And you see they went from Facebook to Meta right now. There's another one going to come up again. So we don't want to talk about too much about that, but I want to tell you something. It is important to know. And when people doing mantras, do not hook up on any mantra. Please. I'm going off on a limb here a little bit. Why? As I always tell the Pandits, if you say Mahalakshmi Karutu Kalyanam Arogyam Sukh Sampadam. What is it? Om Tat Sat Siddhi Buddhi Prade Devi Bhukti Mukti Pradayani Mantra Murti Sada Devi Mahalakshmi Namastute. No, it's not that. Mahalakshmi Namastute. When you say Mahalakshmi, you say Mahalakshmi. Alakshmi is the opposite of Lakshmi. So understand this, please. Why are you doing all the puja and it's not the whole idea? If you go on YouTube and you put a different thing, you'll get something else that you put about. Understand this. This is why I always have a guru. You get a new mantra, please talk to your guru. So let's go on with here. What happened? Here, even the Lord should say, be not apprehensive, be alert. Do not be paranoid, but be prayerful. If people say, I do so much of prayers and I do so much of thing, and still suffering. You know the answer? Can you imagine if you wasn't praying, how much more will have happened to you? Isn't that so? But again, devotees, you want to see results every morning. Get up before the sun. rises. Just as the sun is rising, say praise. And then even just as the sun is setting. Do that for 21 days and see how effective your prayers are. Here what happened. They came, this way Nanda, Baba and the other cow herders, they came back and they saw this huge form. And what they did, they took Lord Krishna, take gobar and cow urine, wash him, bathe him, ouch him, and put him in a nice palanas to sleep. Yeah, Nand Baba and the others cut up their body and made a big fire and burn it up. And what happened? When that body started to burn, a wonderful, blissful, pleasant fragrance filled the whole atmosphere. And then Sri Raja Parikshit said, "Oh, Sri Shukdev Muniji, how come a sinner like that got such a fragrance?" Said all her sins was removed by the lips of Lord Krishna. Bole Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. But who was that? When the Supreme Person, Parbrahm Parampita Parameshwar, Bhagwan Vishnu, he came in the form of Brahman Roop. He was given 3 pieces of land. And when he did 3 Bikram, when he became very, very huge and he put his foot in the heavenly region to measure between the earth and the heavenly region, Lord Brahma took his kamandal, washed the feet and kept the water there. What happened? Bali there, Raja Bali, not Bali. Raja Bali, not Bali. Raja Bali, he had a daughter and she had a child. But when the Lord came as a dwarf, like a childlike form, her desire, she wished him this child so beautiful that she could nurse him. Be careful what you think. If you think of it long enough, it will manifest. Understand this. If everybody talk, I am so unfortunate, I am so poor, stop it. You have life, you have potential. And if you have the right attitude, all good things will come to you. Bole Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Many demons came against the devotees. And he put an end to them. Thank you, Pundit. And what happened, devotees? One day, Lord Krishna was awakened by Okri and Musal. They pound and rice, grinding thing, making choking and all that. And Lord Krishna getting up, stumbling, rubbing his eye. And you know he had kaja, right? So he'll mess up his face. He got pulling his mother. Ma, what happened? You don't care about me? I get up and I'm hungry. What's all this thing, all this noise? I am trying to sleep. The Lord played the transcendental pastime that gives joy to the devotees. What happened? Say, Kanhaya, you got up. He said, that's what I want to tell you, lady. You starving me and you starting to feed. Who are you going to feed all this? He says, Beta, here, take this and go by Nanda Baba and ask him why we making all this preparation. I don't have time now. You never have time for me. I don't know what kind of mother you are. I'm such a bad child. Oh my God, I look like I have to find another mother. Mama, playing with Mama, giving joy to Mama. How many people give joy to Mama? Some of them make Mama cry. Abuse Mama. Not good. Taking Mama pension money, beating her, abusing her. Painful to know what will happen to them. Devotees, what happened? Here, when you go and Baba, oh Baba, my mother don't care about me at all. Thank God I have you in my life. Thank God I love you so much. Well, Nand Baba put him on the lap. He said, what's this humbug about? All this noise and all kinds of things. He said, no, every year there's an annual offering to Raja Indra. The king of the clouds, when he shower clouds, the rains from the heavily laden clouds, the land become lush, grass grow, the cow feed on that. We are peasants, we grow things, we milk, dahi, and different things. Ghee, and we are agricultural people. The lush green plains, we make a living from that. Our cows survive. But then after he said, Father, who is this Indra? You ever see him? No. Can you recall he given any special boon? Boliye Sri Paramatma in the Monamam, Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. He said, what liberation he give to anybody? He said, listen, please bear me out. The Supreme Lord have placed Govardhan mountain there. And when the heavenly laden clouds go above the mountain, it can't go. Therefore, it had to shed its load there. It comes down the mountainside. And what happened? In the plains, it fertilized the plains. Therefore, we should give thanks to Govardhan mountain. He said, but we want to do our worship. He said, yes, but we'll do it at the foothills of the Govardhan mountain. So the Lipedil area. And so all preparations was made to do Govardhan Puja. Govardhana Puja, Radhe Chali. And everybody on that auspicious day, they went and do Govardhan Puja. Do the puja this way. But what happened? Lord Krishna had to teach Raja Indra. Raja Indra had become very, very careless. Being the king of the Devatas, because of penance, he became careless in his devotion, lacking in many ways. So Lord Krishna chose that opportunity to set an example. Govinda, Govinda, Hare Murari. Govinda, Govinda, Mukunda Krishna. Govinda, Govinda, Rathangapani. Govinda, Damodara, Madhaveti, Sri Krishna, Sharanam Mama, Hari Om. Devotees, what happened? There, they did puja for Govardhan mountain and they didn't call Raja in the name. So everybody happy. And what Lord Krishna did? Lord Krishna took a form as Govardhan Brahman. And then another form as Lord Krishna. He said, look, 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 Govardhan Brahman appeared, he's blessing us. How beautiful is that? This other blow sunk, blow and sunk, bajao Ghanta. Boliye Sri Govardhan Brahman ki jai. Radha Krishna Chanda ki jai. Hare Murari Madhu Kaita Bahari Gopal Govinda Mukunda Sore Sri Krishna Sharanam Mama. And everybody was so pleased. Oh, we saw Govardhan Brahman. He appeared and everybody was shown. Singing and glorifying. He Giridhar Gopala. He Giridhar Gopala. He Giridhar Gopala. He Giridhar and devotees, those of you who go to India, Govardhan mountain is still there. And to be honest, I have to confess how I went around Govardhan Parvat. It is very huge because of my commitments. I feel ashamed when I pass there because I I been there as a guest of the Indian High Commissioner, and for a while, for 10 weeks, what happened? I was afforded a 500 SEL Mercedes-Benz. I went around in that. Air condition, which is bad. I think next time I'll walk around. But I saw people, they don't want to walk there. They throw in a bag and creep it on the chest. What happened? This is Govardhan just still there. Devotees, what happened? After this, they came home. So Rajayan said, hey, did those people in Vrindavan make my offering? I am not seeing it. They said, no, they worship the mountain. Say, what? They feel they could know. Who tell them that? Lord Krishna. He started to use wrong thing. He's a little boy. He foolish and the parents foolish and everybody foolish and they follow him. Therefore everyone shall perish. He's a dancing boy. He'll be dancing with ears. What kind of thing? These are the people leading them. We call the energies of the different forms of energy of the water. The energy of wind at the end of Pralay, 49 winds coming together. Snow, hail, rain, winds. Shake the earth there. Stop it. 7 days and 7 nights. Don't stop. And what happened next day? It starts drizzling. But it's dribbling. They said the one drop of water, Musal Kasaman, is like a fist hitting the people. The cow started to bawl. Then after, they come, Nanda Baba, we listen to Kanhaya, and we're in trouble. Then Lord Krishna said, don't worry, everybody come, leave everything as it and follow me. And he went to Govardhan Parvat. With that, the last finger of his left hand, he said, Maihu, and lifted it up like this. And said, come everybody, bring all the cows, come everybody, come, be safe. And the old people put enough stick to help him. Radha Rani, Yashoda, Maya, they say, oh Govardhan mountain, become light, become light. Do not hurt my Kanhaya, my beloved Krishna. Be light, be light. Oh energy of the universe, send the breeze alone and help Lord Krishna. Krishna, pull up this. And so all animals around that area, even the wild animals came there and remained peaceful. But there's another angle to this. Many times when Lord Krishna leaving the village to go into the forested area to graze a cow, all the inhabitants of Brajmandal, they say, oh, we had to wait 8 and 10 hours before we see oh Lord Krishna and hear his voice again. And they were sad. When will be the day when we spend night and day with him? When he's leaving to come back home, the forest animals, the trees there that he sit on and rub on and prick the fruits. Lord Krishna is going, when we could spend 24 hours. And that day, everybody spent not 24 hours, 7 by 24 hours. And then after, when the 7 days passed, he said, look at me, look at my face. Mangal Murti, Sri Krishna Chandra Anandakan. The blissful radiance of his face. They didn't know 7 days and 7 nights passed. What happened, devotees? They felt like it was half an hour. And then he said, okay, then before that, he released his Sudarshan Chakra. Sudarshan Chakra went on, dry up everything. And just as somebody dropped a stick, the stick was right there. And where they left the pot on the fire, it was the same way. They leave the door open, the same way. They leave one closed, was the same way. Spurat Sahasra Tibram Sudarshanam Bhaskara Koti Tulyam. I bow to that Sudarshan Chakra of Sri Krishna. Devotees, what happened? There, everybody come back. Oh, what happened? What happened? What happened? Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hari Hari.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare.
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare
Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Keshava Madhava, Jaya Krishna Madhusudana.
Keshava Madhava, Jai Krishna Madhusudana.
Holy Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. Devotees, what happened? Everybody came and everything went on as usual. Then Raja Indra, he took his aerial chariot and he said, I'm going to see how they have been destroyed. When he saw came there, nothing happened. He called different forms of the energy of the weather. Did you do as I told you? Said, Lord, we did as you did. As you said, that you indicated, as you instructed. But Lord, that is not an ordinary person. That is the Supreme Person, Par Brahm Param Pita Parameshwar, in a human form. So I can't understand this. He said, oh Raja, and if you have a clay pot and it's open, you have air outside and you have air inside. Isn't the same air when the air stops and when it begins? If you break the air pot, this clay pot, the air remains the same. That's the energy of the Supreme Lord. A little bit is as potent as the whole thing. Then you realize what happened, what I've done. Next day, Lord Krishna, Balram and the cowherd boys went to graze the cow. Then after Lord Krishna told Balram, he said, my brother, stay with the cowherd boys there, because he knew Raja Indra was coming. And he sat here, and then Raja Indra came and bowed. Together with who? The divine cow, Kamdhenu. Kamdhenu said, I bow to you, Sri Krishna Chandra. You give me, I am the servant of this sinful king. But what happened? I don't want to be with him again. He have shown great disrespect to you. Lord Krishna said no, he needed help. Then after, Rajan took out his crown, put it at his feet, and said, forgive me, Lord, you are the king, I'm not the king again. And praying like this. And while Raja in bowing like this, Lord Krishna said, ha! He jumped. He said, don't make that mistake again. You are careless. Be steadfast in your devotion. Like many people say, you know, this week I didn't feel like doing devotion. God will understand. Yeah, when your shortcomings with your success, God will expect you to understand this. It is not how much you do.
But do it regularly, with faith and love. Devotees.
Hear what happened. Lord Krishna said, take up your crown and put it on. Take up your crown and put it on. Go, but do not make this blunder. He circumambulated the Supreme Lord. From the breast of Kamdhenu, milk started to shower on Sri Krishna Bhagwan. From the breast of Kamdhenu, water started to shower. And then after, from her breath, breeze dry up the Lord. She put chandan, flowers and everything, decorated the feet of the Lord, and they went to the heavenly abode. Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. It is said anybody who hears this katha, even from the smallest child, or read it in a very small way, and they feel emotion of devotion, joy, a little bit of sadness, a mixed emotion, means that Lord Krishna is looking at you. Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal Ki Jai. At this point, we're going to do today as I said, we were given a cut-off time because In our application, we said 8 o'clock and we end up going later, so we have to close up. By 8:30, we're going to have our final Havan. I want to say special welcome to my brother, Bhaiji Shubh Swagatam. Welcome to everybody who I didn't welcome before. It is good to see you, so many of you. And as I said, when devotees come together, it's like we have these big lights, but you all like tiny lights, adding more light to this occasion. At this point, we'll have Havan. Panditji, ready? Give him a mic, please. After your Havan, before Purnabhuti, Sarvarishta. Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat, Om Tat Sat. Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Devotees, I'm going to talk. Boliye Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki. Yes, wake up and run Jambi from this country now.
Om Mahaganampati Namaha Swaha.
Swaha.
Om Shri Mahagauri Devi Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Shiva Adi Panchalokpalevataye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Agnaye Namaha Swaha. Om Lakshmi Shakti Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Suryaya Namaha Swaha. Om Chandraya Namaha Swaha. Om Mangalaya Namaha Swaha. Om Buddhaya Namaha Swaha. Om Brihaspati Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Shukraya Namaha Swaha. Om Shanishtraya Namaha Swaha.
Swaha.
Om Rahave Namaha Swaha.
Swaha.
Om Ketave Namaha Swaha. Om Grama Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Stan Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Indraya Namaha Swaha. Om Somaya Namaha Swaha. Om Prajapate Namaha Swaha. Om Matri Pitri Charan Kamalebhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Varun Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Lokpal Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Dastikpal Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Shri Kul Devataye Namaha Swaha. Om Namo Narayanaye Namaha Swaha. Om Namah Shivaya Swaha. Om Tulsi Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Shri Vrindavanye Vasnye Namaha Swaha. Om Krishnaya Namaha Swaha. Om Govindaya Namaha Swaha. Om Vasudevaya Namaha Swaha. Om Gita Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Go Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Prithvi Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Dharti Mataye Namaha Swaha. Om Gayatri Mataye Swaha. Om Savitri Mataye Swaha. Om Sati Mataye Swaha. Om Sita Mataye Swaha. Retreat. Sarva Devi Devtabhyo Namo Namaha Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Can't hear everything.
Devotees, we're going to do a special prayer. A Sarva Rishta Nivaran Stutram. Sarva mean all Rishta, distresses. This stotra removed all its distresses. Sins from the lineage of the mother, lineage of the father side, sins of the past life, sins of this present life, sins committed in the day, sins committed in the night. Energetic opposition from the elements on different places. Energies that we can't see and what we can see. What we know and unknown. Kapha, pit, different afflictions of the body, mind and spirit is removed. This is the blessing of this. Please sit straight. Athasri Sarvarishta Nivaran Stotram. Om Gangan Patye Namaswaha. Sarva Vigna Vinashaya. Sarvarishta Nivaranaya. Sarva Sokya Pradaya. Balanam Buddhi Pradaya. Nana Prakara Dhana Vahana Bhumi Pradaya. Mano Vanchita Phal Pradaya. Raksham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Gurave Namaswaha. Om Sri Krishnaya Namaswaha. Om Balabhadraya Namaswaha. Sri Ramaya Namaswaha. Om Hanumate Namaswaha. Om Shivaya Namaswaha. Om Jagannathaya Namaswaha. Badri Narayana Namaswaha. Om Sri Durga Devyai Namaswaha. Om Suryaya Namaswaha. Om Chandraya Namaswaha. Om Bhaumaya Namaswaha. Om Buddhaya Namaswaha. Om Gurave Namaswaha. Om Bhrigave Namah Swaha, Om Shanisharai Namah Swaha, Om Rahave Namah Swaha, Om Pushananayakaya Namah Swaha, Om Nagraha Raksha Raksha Kuru Kuru Namah Swaha. Om Manyavaram Hariharadaya Eva Drishta Drishteshu Yeshu Hridayastvam Om Toshameshi Vishishyate Na Bhavata Bhuvi Yena Nanya Kanshita Manoharati Nata Bhavantarepi. Om Namo Manibhadre Jaya Vijaya Parishite Bhadram Bhadre Labham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Bhurvasva Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhyana Prachodaya Swaha. Sarvignam Shantam Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Srim Batuka Bhairavaya Apadud Dharanaya Mahan Sham Swarupaya Digvya Rishta Vinashaya Nana Prakara Bhoga Pradaya Mam Sarva Rishta Hana Hana Pach Pacha Kacha Kacha Hara Hara Rajadware Jayam Kuru Kuru Vyapahare Labham Vridhim Vridhim Rane Shatrun Vinashaya Vinashaya Purna Ayu Kuru Kuru Srim Praptim Kuru Kuru Hum Phat Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Vishwamurtiye Narayan Sri Purushottamaya Raksha Raksha Yugma Dhadikam Pratyaksham Parosham Va Arjuna Pacha Pacha Vishwamurtikan Hana Hana Ekahinikam Dvahnikam Trahnikam Chaturnikam Jwaram Nashaya Nashaya Chatur Agni Batan Ashtadash Shayan Rogan Ashtadash Kushtan Hana Hana Sarvadosha Bhanjaya Bhanjaya Tat Sarvam Nashaya Nashaya Shoshaya Shoshaya Karshaya Karshaya Mamshatru Maraya Maraya Chataya Chataya Vidveshaya Vidveshaya Stambaya Stambaya Nivaraya Nivaraya Hari Om Nivaraya Vigram Hana Hana Daha Daha Pacha Pacha Mata Mata Vidvansaya Vidvansaya Vidraya Vidravaya Om Chakram Grihitva Shagram Agacha Gacha Chakrina Hana Hana Pa Vidyam Cheda Cheda Chaurasi Chetakan Vispotatan Nasha Nasha Bata Shishtar Rishta Sarpa Singha Vyad Dvipad Chaturapad Apare Apare Vyaham Tarabhi Bhavya Vantariksham Anyanya Vyari Kechita Desha Kalistan Sarvan Hana Hana Vidyun Mekha Nari Parvata Ashtavyari Sarvastanani Ratri Dinai Chauran Vasha Vasha Sarvopadra Nashaya Nasha Parasainya Vidara Vidara Parachakram Nivaraya Nivara Daha Daha Raksham Kuru Kuru Om Namo Bhagavate Om Namo Narayanam Hum Phat Swaha Taha Taha Om Hrim Hrim Om Hrim Klim Bhuvaneshwaraya Srim Om Bhairavaya Namaswaha Hari Om Uchishta Devyai Namaswaha Dakini Sumukhi Devyai Mahapisachani Om Aim Taha Taha Om Chakranyam Aham Raksham Kuru Kuru Sarva Vyari Harani Devyai Namo Namaswaha Sarva Prakara Bhara Shamana Rishtya Nivaranam Kuru Kuru Phat Swaha Srim Om Kubjika Devyai Hrim Taha Swaha Shagram Al Nisha Nivarana Kuru Kuru Shambhari Krim Taha Swaha Sham Arishta Om Bhire Mahamaya Purna Ayu Kuru Hemavati Moolam Raksham Kuru Shamudaya Devi Shigram Vignam Sarva Vayu Kapha Pitta Raksham Kuru Mantra Tantra Yantra Kavacha Grahapira Naratara Purva Janma Dosha Naratara Yasya Janma Dosh Naratara Matri Dosh Naratara Pitri Dosh Naratara Maranam Mohanam Uchatanam Vishikaram Sambaya Unmulanam Bhuta Prit Pisajat Tajarutona Shamanam Kuru Santi Saraswati Kantika Devi Galvis Bhotakaya Vishchit Shamanam Mahan Jwaram Shayan Kuru Swaha सर्व सामग्री भोगम सप्त दिवस देहि देहि रक्षाम कुरु शन शन अरिष्य निवारणम दिवस प्रति दिवस दुख हरन मंगल करन कार्य सिद्धिम कुरु कुरु हरि ओम श्री रामाय नमः स्वाहा हरि ओम ओम भूर्भुवः स्वच्छंद्र तारा नवग्रह शेष नाग पृथ्वी देव्यै आकाशस्य सर्वरिष्ट निवारणम कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ओम ऐं ह्रीं बटुक भैरवाय आबद्धुद्धारणाय सर्व विघ्नं निवारणाय मम रक्षां कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं वासुदेवाय नमः बटुक स्वाहा बटुक भैरवाय आर्दुद्धारणाय मम रक्षां कुरु कुरु स्वाहा ओम ऐं ह्रीं क्लीं श्री विष्णु भगवान मम अपराध क्षमा कुरु कुरु सर्व विघ्नं विनाशाय मम कामना पूर्ण आयु kuru kuru swaha. This is asking Lord Vishnu to forgive all sins previous now and prevent us, burn away the sins and put on the right path. I am going to do it 3 times. Call your names in your mind. Call your loved ones in name. Om Aim Hrim Klim Sri Vishnu Bhagwan Mama Aprad Shama Kuru Kuru Sarvignam Vinashaya Mam Kamana Purnam Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Vishnu Bhagwan Mam Aprad Shama Kuru Kuru Sarvignam Vinashaya Mam Kamana Purna Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Batuka Bhairavaya Apadudharanaya Sarva Vignam Nivaranaya Mam Raksham Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Aim Hrim Klim Srim Om Durga Devi Rudrani Sahitam Rudra Devata Kala Bhairavaya Saha Batuka Bhairavaya Hanuman Saha Makara Dwajaya Apadudharanaya Mam Sarva Dosha Manaya Kuru Kuru Sakala Vignam Vinashaya Mam Shubh Manglik Karyam Siddhim Kuru Kuru Swaha. Om Bhagavate Vasudevaya Swaha. Om Namo Bhagavate Narayana Swaha. Om Namo Vishnu Murtikanaya Swaha. Om Kala Bhairavaya Rakta Dansraya Sarva Dosh Nashaya Hum Phat Swaha. Om Ugram Veera Mahavishnu Jwalantam Sarvatomakam Narsingham Bhishanam Bhadram Mrityur Mrityu Namamyam Swaha. Bhagavate Rudraya Namah Swaha. Please all stand. Om Tat Sat Om Purnamida Purnamidam Purnata Purnam Udut. Om Tat Sat Namo Shambhavacha Mayurvacha Namo Shankaracha Maskaracha Shivaicha Shivtracha Om Namah Shivaya Purna Bhuti Purna Brahmyo Namah Swaha. Om Sarva Pap Harang Devyam Gangyam Nirmalam Jalam Ashmanam Chamayadatam Grihana Purushottamam. Om Tat Sat Om Vanaspati Rasojupo Gandhadi Vanamuktama Agam Sarvadevanam Devinam. Now, devotees, I just want to make mention that prayer is hardly known in the world. It is hardly shared by those who know it. Why? You have to have siddhi, accumulate merits, and doing this several times. Therefore, it is accumulated divine wealth. I'll take it upon myself. I beg for permission to say it. So have no doubts about it. The Pundit keep me back. Say, no, the Pundit give me a gift today in the name of that prayer. Because somebody might said, maybe the Pundit, I'm not saying you'll say it, but you have to be careful. In other words, it is nectar, given with love, faith, and belief in the name of God. Remain standing for final arti. विपत्ति हमारी तुमने तारे शोक मिटाए भव भय हारे परम पिता परमेश्वर शरणम नारायण करुणा शरणम जय लक्ष्मीपति जय लक्ष्मीपति विष्णु शरणं नारायणी करुणामयी शरणं भागवत भगवान की है आरती पापियों को पाप से है अमर ग्रंथ ये मुक्ति पंथ ये पंचम वीर निराला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला नव ज्योति जगाने वाला हरि गान यही वरदान यही जग की मंगल की आरती पापियों को पाप से ये शांति गीत पावन पुनीत श्रावक मोदाने वाला हरि दर्श दिखाने वाला है सुख करनी है दुख हरनी ये मधुसूदन की आरती पापियों को पाप से है भागवत भगवान की है आरती पापियों को पाप से है ये मधुर बोल जगपंथ खोल तन मार्ग दिखाने वाला बिगड़े को बनाने वाला श्री राम यही घनश्याम यही की महिमा की आरती पापियों को पाप से है आरती भागवत भगवान की है हे बोलो श्री राधे श्याम राधे श्याम Bihari Lal ki jai, Sri Sita Ramachandra ki jai, Sri Umapati Mahadev ki jai, Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai, Pavan Sut Hanuman ki jai, Bole Bhai Sab Santan ki jai, Sadguru Bhagwan ki jai, Gau Mata ki jai, Om Sat Sanatan Dharma ki jai. Put your hand. Om Radhe 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 Jai Sri Radhe Sham Mangalmay. Please take your seats. Again, remember, thank you very much for joining with us this evening again. And if there's any inconveniences for this, we crave your forgiveness. Blessings to all and nice to see all of you. Bhagavatam continues tomorrow night again. And tomorrow, we spoke about the Supreme Divine, but a different. Tomorrow we're going to speak of, you know what? We're going to speak of the Divine Supreme Father, some of his devotees. And I want to tell you something. These devotees lived even after Trinidad was discovered by Columbus. So what it is, hold a second. So tomorrow come and hear it. I will tell you something. I will guarantee you could walk with your kerchief or mop or something because you'll cry and you'll laugh and you'll be joyous. No problem. I don't know if you heard about Mirabai. Not my brother, no. Mirabai. And there's other people. Surdas. And one more. We'll talk tomorrow. Come and drunk in this nectar of devotion that gives supreme bliss. You touched on already? Alright, very good. So, blessings to all. Bole Sri Vrindavan Bihari Lal ki jai. I would say special blessings to our Srotas. Malan, Brian. I forget his name. What's your name again? You sure? Shawnee. I like to hear you say your name. Sean, your mommy and daddy, they are, to be honest, our temple, they carry Hari Anand Ashram, but it come like their house, they live there. They take care of everything, not physically living, not sleeping, but they take care of everything. When they say, Babs, we're going to do it, I know it's done. So blessing. And I always say something, those who take care of God's house, God will fix your house. So Sakal Panch, Jai Jai Sita Ram. Blessings to all. I remember tomorrow, you have Panchamrit, Arti, Prasadam. And tomorrow I'm going to talk about a very, very dangerous word in this world today. It's da. The word da. When the word was said, what it meant. Very, very powerful. And it will give you a guideline, and a very, very, very salient factor in our devotion. So again, come out tomorrow. We just have 2 nights again. Time has disappeared. But more than that, on Sunday morning we're going to do Purushottam Yoga, the 15th chapter of Srimad Bhagavad Gita. In that chapter, Lord Krishna alone spoke. We are going to do Gita Dhyanam, Gita reading, Gita Mahatmayam from Padma Puran, and Gita Mahatmya from Varaha Puran, where the Lord Vishnu in the Varaha avatar, he explained to Mother Earth how we should live in this world and how we should read Gita. Bole Sri Sita Ramachandra ki jai. Again, blessings to all. So we made the deadline. Our deadline is supposed to be 8 o'clock, but they give us until 8:30. And then after that, within half an hour, so we have Panchamrit, Arti, and Bhojan will come to you. We do not believe in letting people line up for Bhojan. So Nanji, nice to have you, my brother. And I hope you will come tomorrow early and we'll hear some nice bhajan and all that from you. Blessings to all.
शरीरं सुरूपं यथा वा कळत्रं यशश्चारुचिरं